the most mysterious and wealthiest woman in the world! Oh my gosh, Zia! I've been so blind! How did I not see the queen right in front of me? Ugh, are you for real? Another dream? And morning already? I barely got 30 minutes of sleep after finishing Squid Game last night.
Zia, you up yet?
Not yet, Dad.
You've got that new part-time job today, don't you?
Oh snap, my first day at work. I guess I should put in some extra effort to get ready. Hey there, I'm Zia, 16, living with my dad, Richard Vance. Life's pretty chill. Simple but steady. My dad's a mechanic, the kind of guy who can fix literally anything with a wrench and sheer willpower. He's always working in our garage, smelling like oil, and with hands so greasy they could outshine the sun.
Packing lunch today, kiddo?
Yep, and I'll make yours too. How's work looking today?
Busy. Some guy brought in a Porsche today. Fancy car. Clueless owner. 0 brain cells. I bet he's a trust fund baby.
Dad's clients are a mix of everyone, but most of them look like they walked out of a Vogue spread, driving cars worth more than our house. Sometimes they tip me just for tidying up the garage.
Your dad's got real talent.
I'd nod, grinning. Dad and I are both grinding to make life better, one day at a time. When I strapped on my helmet and hopped on my scooter, Dad handed me a lunch bag.
Sorry, you've got to work, Zia. Do your best out there, okay?
Don't sweat it, Dad, I got this. Money doesn't grow on trees, so save every penny.
Good kid. Just don't slack on school, got it?
Got it. Oh, and happy birthday, Dad. I kissed his cheek and zoomed off. Tonight, I'd cook him something special. But for now, I had time to swing by the grocery store. $1.50 off cereal, buy one get one free pasta. I scrambled through my stack of coupons while the line behind me started getting antsy. Almost done, I promise. Just a sec. Finally, I got the total down to something I could afford and handed over my cash. The cashier didn't look thrilled, but oh well. Here we go again. It's the coupon queen herself. You're holding up the line again, huh? I turned to see Tiffany. Ugh, the drama magnet of my life. Her dad's some big-time CEO, and girls like me, easy targets for her and her crew. All done here. See ya. I bolted before she could roast me any further. My first shift at the cafe went fine, until it didn't. Oh look, guess who's here? Yep, Tiffany and her squad had tracked me down, probably just to stir up more trouble. They ordered the most overpriced drinks on the menu and spent the whole time blabbering nonsense I couldn't care less about. When I brought their drinks, Tiffany accidentally knocked them onto the floor. Oops, my bad. Looks like you'll be extra busy now. Here's $1,000. Keep the change. Bet it's better than your coupon stash. I picked up just enough to cover the drinks and left the rest in the mess. Thanks, but I'm good. Tiffany's face went red as her friends pulled her back from lunging at me.
All right, that's enough, kiddos.
Excuse me? We all turned to see a tall guy walking in, exuding major main character energy. Oh, handsome, what's up?
If you're as rich as you act, maybe someone should have taught you better manners.
Tiffany's jaw dropped as a guy completely called her out in front of everyone. Her friends started mumbling, and after an awkward pause, they stormed out. Thanks for stepping in.
You've been through a lot, Zia.
I blinked in shock. How did he know my name?
I'm your brother, Tony.
What? No way! I don't have a brother! He smiled and handed me a stack of photos. My hand shook as I flipped through them. A young man holding a baby boy who looked exactly like the guy in front of me. They grew older in the pictures and I couldn't miss it. The man was my dad.
I've been overseas for years. Now I'm back to reconnect with my family.
Why didn't Dad ever tell me about you?
Because he didn't want you to know the truth.
What truth?
Richard Vance isn't just a mechanic. He's a millionaire.
I stared at him, totally shocked. My grease-streaked, hard-working dad? A millionaire?
If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself.
I stepped into Dad's garage after getting home, but he wasn't there. My eyes drifted to his old toolbox, and for some reason, I felt the urge to open it. Nestled among the greasy wrenches and screwdrivers was something shiny, a gold-plated business card. Back in the day, I would have thought it belonged to one of Dad's fancy customers. But now, I carefully read every word. Richard Vance, CEO of Vance Holdings. My breath hitched as I Googled the company, an elite international auto repair corporation. My mind raced. Why would Dad hide this? But what if Tony's story was all cap? I had to test this myself. That evening, I sat in the kitchen staring at the birthday dinner I'd made for Dad. When he finally walked in, his oil-stained clothes didn't hit me with the usual comfort. Dad, Tiffany and her friends bullied me at school today. Dad's face darkened, his voice low but tight.
What did they do?
I told him everything. Her rich kid energy, her constant need to flex her dad's company, and how she used it to humiliate me. Without a word, Dad walked out, busy making calls. Minutes later, sleek black cars pulled up to the garage. Yep, the kind only rich people drive.
Busy night. Don't wait up, sweetheart. Get some rest.
He slammed the door, but I wasn't buying it. He was definitely lying. Those men weren't customers. They greeted him like a general, calling him Mr. Vance, hanging on his every word as he handed out files. They nodded like soldiers taking orders. The next morning at school, something felt off. Tiffany looked wrecked, pale, eyes red like she hadn't slept. Her two minions were gossiping nearby. What happened to Tiffany? Her dad's company got exposed for shady stuff and their stock tanked overnight. Are they gonna go broke? It all clicked. Tony was right. Dad wasn't just a mechanic. He was way more powerful than he let on. And he had definitely just nuked Tiffany's family business. That evening, Tony, my actual brother, showed up at the cafe. He looked like he was vibing with life.
Sis, you've been sleeping on some major truths. Time to catch up.
After my shift, Tony picked me up in a limo. Yep, a freaking stretch limo. I felt like I'd walked onto a movie set. When he opened the door, a jaw-dropping party unfolded in front of me.
This, Zia, is your world.
Everyone turned to look at me, smiling politely. For the first time, I felt seen. Like really seen. It was a world completely different from the one I knew. A waiter handed me a mocktail, and I had this moment of cringe realizing a server being served by another server? I sat watching people dance when my eyes landed on someone I never thought I'd see here. Tiffany. She looked small, fragile, nothing like her usual brat energy.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Tiffany, over here.
She froze, her face drained of all color when she saw me.
Oh, you didn't know? Zia is my sister. And my dad? Not some greasy mechanic. Shocker, huh?
Her jaw practically hit the floor. She stammered for words, then bolted to grab my arm like I was her last lifeline. Zia, please, you have to help me. My dad's company. Sorry, I'm just Coupon Queen Zia, remember? I walked away like a boss. That's karma, Tiffany. Take the L. I left without telling Tony. The party was fancy, no doubt, but I didn't vibe with it. The pressure to look good and wear makeup all the time, it wasn't me. I got home close to midnight and Dad was waiting.
Where were you, Zia?
Why didn't you tell me the truth? He froze at my question and every frustration I'd bottled up spilled out. I met Tony. I know everything about Richard Vance, millionaire.
It's not that simple, kiddo.
You've lied to me my whole life! For years, I imagined what it'd feel like to find out my dad was secretly loaded, like some feel-good twist on MDA. But now, I just felt messy and raw. By morning, I was ready for answers. Dad hadn't moved an inch, like he hadn't slept either.
I'm sorry, Zia.
Who are you really, Dad? Why didn't you tell me about Tony? The silence stretched heavy before he poured himself a cup of coffee and leaned back in his chair.
You know the coffee we drink? Not from the corner store. It's a gift from a client in Dubai.
And the fancy people at the garage? They're not customers. They work for you.
Tony, he was my firstborn. I gave him everything. Money, education, opportunity. But I spoiled him, Zia. He became someone unrecognizable, even to your mom. Tony's behavior was too much for her, and the stress of it all led her to heart attack.
Tears streamed down my face before I even realized it. I threw my arms around Dad, his shoulders trembling beneath my grip. The memories felt so distant, like they belonged to another life. Did you disown him?
Legally, yes. But I asked a friend overseas to quietly watch over him. I know he hates me, Zia. And I didn't want you to grow up like that. I wanted you to understand the value of hard work, of earning what you have. I plan to tell you one day, when we were ready.
For a moment, I wished Dad was just a regular mechanic, not a millionaire carrying the weight of the world. I stood outside Tony's apartment feeling an overwhelming sense of responsibility to fix this fractured family. Knocking on the door, I got no response. Uneasy, I tried the doorknob. To my surprise, it wasn't locked. Tony was sprawled out on the floor, unmoving. I called 911 and soon we were rushing to the hospital. On the way, I texted Dad, and by the time we arrived, he was already there. After what felt like hours, a doctor approached us with a serious expression.
Mr. Vance, Miss Zia, Tony is stable. But there's something you need to know. He's been diagnosed with liver damage from prolonged alcohol use. He'll need ongoing treatment and a complete lifestyle change to recover fully.
Dad sank onto the bench.
This is what I feared most. I can't lose anyone else.
It's not too late, Dad. We can fix this together. Tony's awake. Let's go see him. When we opened the hospital room door, the bed was empty and the window wide open. I rushed to the window and spotted Tony trying to escape.
Tony, please!
He froze, slowly turning to face us, the weight of his pain evident in his tired eyes.
I was running because I didn't want you and Dad to see me like this. I don't need anyone's pity. This isn't pity, Tony. It's family. Family? You cut me off. You abandoned me, left me to fend for myself. I didn't abandon you. You lost control, and no amount of money can fix it. I wanted you to learn to stand on your own.
Tony looked at us, his walls crumbling as he broke into tears like a child. We listen and we don't judge. We just want you back, Tony. Please, let's face this together. Tony moved in with us into the small house beside Dad's garage. Life felt the same, but everything had changed. Dad no longer hid his fancy clients. Tony steered clear of the temptations that once consumed him. Most days, he and Dad sat at the kitchen table, laptops open, running Vance Holdings remotely. As for me, I still worked at the cafe, serving lattes and wiping down tables after school. Each dollar tip or coupon I saved felt like hitting the jackpot.
Cheers! I can't wait for you to graduate, Zia. We're going overseas to take over the company.
I'll definitely miss this place, though.
What matters is you've learned so much. There's a whole world waiting for you, Zia, and we'll face it together as a family.
I didn't know what the future held, but I knew one thing. I'd always remember the journey we took to get here. Because in the end, it wasn't about the money or the luxury. It was about us.
As we all know, photosynthesis is a crucial biological process that occurs in plants. Oh snap! It's starting to pour. Here we go again. Ah! I'm trying to catch my breath. Chill out. Damn. Bet they're all thinking, what the heck is her problem? Sorry for cutting in. We were talking about... What was it again? Haha. Come on. Stop looking at me like I just did something super weird. Just got a little startled, okay? Hey there. It's me, Rosa from LA. Been scared of thunder since that accident. Well, it's a long story. Like and subscribe MDA and come back to my story, okay? All I remember about that accident is waking up in the hospital feeling like I've been hit by a truck. Oh my dear Rosa, how are you feeling? Sweetie, the doctor says I've got this temporary amnesia thing going on. Everything before the accident is just a blank in my head. That person... I'm pretty sure she's my mom now. She didn't know much either. Mom said she got a call in the middle of the night about me being an emergency and she was freaking out. A few weeks later, I'm out of the hospital and back to school. Mom's been super supportive, trying to help me adjust, and everything's slowly getting back to normal. Except for one thing that's been torturing me. Thunderstorms. Mom says I was never scared of them before. Rosa, are you sure you're up for school today? Yeah, I'm good. Feeling a lot better. Guess this fear's got something to do with the accident. What exactly happened to me again? Surely my BFF at school, Mom said his name's Ronnie, would have some juicy info.
Excuse me, isn't this my seat?
Huh? Oh, this seat? So, where's mine then? I'm Rosa.
I know, Rosa. This class ain't got room for you.
Before I could even react, this jerk moves in and shoves me back. Oh no! Just as the vase is about to hit me, someone's arms are suddenly shielding me. Tall, glasses, and those sparkling blue eyes. I know his face, but can't place him. My head's pounding, making me dizzy. Vague memories flash through my mind like waves. A voice next to me. Stormy weather, blinding lights. I'm in pain all over. Then the person in front of me. Who is he?
Rosa? Rosa? Are you okay?
What? You're...
Ronnie! It's me, Ronnie! You're back, Rosa!
Ronnie, huh? What about the guy who caught the vase this morning? Who was he? And why is everyone in class giving me these looks? A million questions make my head spin even more. I decided to get the lowdown from Ronnie.
It was just a car accident. Some drunk driver hit you on your way home. Anyway, Rosa, what matters is you're back and healthy. That's all that counts.
But the guy who caught the vase this morning, who is he? He looked familiar.
Him? That's Flynn. Ridiculous how he tries to act all heroic. Listen, Rosa, Flynn's an oddball. Nobody at school likes him. Stay away from Flynn if you don't want to get dragged down. Got it? Rosa, this time I'll make sure to protect you.
Even though things still felt a bit off, Ronnie's sincerity made me feel more at ease. He took me to all our usual spots, sharing tons of fun stories about us. It's awesome having a close friend like him. But of course, Ronnie's warning couldn't stop me from obsessing over Flynn and wanting to uncover the truth. Something was off about him. I started shadowing Flynn at school. It's easy to see why folks think he's a weirdo. Dude barely hangs out anywhere but the classroom and lab. Seems like he's super into science. Alright, I've got my in with Flynn.
Hey, time to clean up the lab, miss. Oh, non-Newtonian fluid, right? It turns solid when you punch it hard?
Yeah, amazing, huh? Hi. We might have known each other before, but you know about the accident, right? Sorry if I don't remember you. Just wanted to say thanks for helping me with the vase thing the other morning.
No problem. I'm Flynn. Nice to talk to you again, really.
Just like that, Flynn and I became an inseparable duo against all odds. People got beef with us? Whatever. With Flynn, I could be myself. We geeked out on science experiments, and I even held my own against him. Flynn was smart and funny, always had the coolest science facts. Felt like we were two peas in a pod.
Hawaiian pizza or pepperoni? 1, 2, 3.
Pepperoni! With a ton of
Ketchup, obviously.
me hanging out with Flynn in the lab all the time got Ronnie heated. But I was cool with Flynn and didn't care much until I realized Ronnie's warning had come true. The bullying pranks on Flynn got way out of hand, affecting me too. Trash in our lockers, graffiti on our work, or even super glue in our bike locks. The climax was that incident in the cafeteria. Ah! It was so sudden. The panic didn't let me see it was just a prank.
Look at her pathetic face! I told you this would be hilarious!
I was so mad, my face was on fire. But before I could stand up, Flynn zoomed over and dropped the jerk with a knockout punch. First time, since I lost my memory, I saw Flynn that mad.
Not funny, jerk. Apologize to her now. Or what, freak show?
And just like that, a huge brawl broke out in the lunchroom. Of course, Flynn got detention right after. Flynn, are you okay? Let me help with that wound. OMG! Maybe you need some ice?
I'm fine, Rosa. Thanks. If you're not busy, wanna grab ice cream later? I'm getting chocolate. In that moment, I felt myself drowning in Flynn's ocean-like eyes. Oh no! I think I'm falling for him! Hey, Rosa, snap out of it! Didn't I warn you to stay away from that weirdo? See the consequences now?
I don't care! They're just mean. Ronnie, don't you think it's wrong to follow the crowd in ostracizing Flynn like that?
He deserves it! He's bad news, Rosa! He staged that car accident of yours! Why? So he could hog all the glory in the science fair!
Ronnie's words hit me like arrows, aching in my brain. After checking out some online news about the science fair before the accident, I found a pic of myself in the prelims. Yep, I was really in that competition. As much as I wanted to believe Ronnie was full of it, I couldn't just act all normal around Flynn anymore.
Rosa, you...
Sorry, Flynn. Can we, not see each other for a bit.
Watch out! Let me. Got it. I'll wait for you.
God, I knew I hurt him, and I hated that. But I needed time to clearly remember everything that happened. One evening, I was at school late to finish up a science project, and my worst nightmare came back. Damn fear of thunder! Deep breaths, Rosa. It'll pass. Then a loud thunderclap made me startled, and I accidentally knocked over an alcohol lamp on the table. Oh no, trouble again! I could totally handle this, but not with the storm and lightning going on. Please, please pick up. Help me! I didn't want my mom to worry, so I tried calling Ronnie, but all I got was hopeless beeping. No other choice. There was only one person I could think of right then.
Rosa? What's up?
Help me! I'm at the school lab. The alcohol lamp spilled in.
Are you okay? Hang tight. I'm on my way. Just breathe deep and stay calm. Remember, you were never afraid of thunder before, Rosa.
Flynn started guiding me to grab the fire extinguisher near the entrance. His warm voice kinda helped drown out my fear. Come on, Rosa. You're not scared of thunder. You got this. I got up, walked over to the fire extinguisher, and managed to put out the fire before it spread. Done! I did it, Flynn! A headache like a hammer hit me right after.
Rosa? Rosa! Are you okay? Is everything alright?
I remembered everything. Ronnie was the liar. The night of the accident, it was also raining with thunder, and Flynn had called me like this. Our science project was sabotaged right before the final round, and he found out when he came back to school for his forgotten backpack.
Rosa, stay calm. I got this. Be careful. It's pouring out there.
I rushed to the school in the stormy night when I heard that project was our hard work for 4 months. Then, the moment I saw Ronnie sneaking out of the school gate was also when a car was coming fast. Everything was clear after I confronted Ronnie.
I've always liked you from the first day we met, Rosa. But you only had eyes for Flynn and your science experiments. I was so scared of losing you. Jealousy made me unable to control myself, and I tried to ruin your project. Rosa, can you forgive me?
Ronnie, you've always been a friend I truly valued, incomparable to anyone else. But if you really cared about how I felt, you wouldn't have done this. I forgive you, but things can never go back to how they were. Ronnie decided to transfer schools not long after. I believe he learned a valuable lesson from all this. We can only overcome our fears by believing in ourselves. As for me and Flynn, who I now remembered has been my crush for 2 years, well, things seem to be going pretty well. Oops! Sorry. The fear of thunder's gotten better, but sometimes I still get scared.
It's okay. I kinda like this better anyway.
Rumors say Zane Harris is secretly dating... I wouldn't chase this story if my boss wasn't so adamant about snagging an exclusive on him.
Consider this a test for your team lead position. Leave that tech company data theft story for later.
Everyone knows he's the hottest singer around, but getting information on this tight-lipped guy is a mission. But an article on him? Click gold. It's actually worth the gamble. But how to approach with his giant bodyguards everywhere? Once, I posed as a superfan for a pic with him. Zane was cool, but in a flash, his guards had me tossed aside before the camera could focus. Oh, a gorgeous girl approaches him. Camera ready for Zane spotted with beauty at cafe. But turns out, she's his assistant handing over documents. Bingo! Becoming his assistant is my golden ticket. Genius, felon! First, I gotta oust the current girl. Had a journalist pal to meet her, snapped pics and sent them to Zane's manager. You can imagine his fury seeing her with the press. Sorry girl, I got work to do. Then, I whipped up fake resumes saying I've been an assistant to various celebs. And boom, I landed an interview. Trying to stay cool, but internally, I'm freaking out.
If Zane is late for a crucial photo shoot and no ride, what do?
Grab a taxi?
Too risky. Fans will block every exit.
Oh, I got it. Toss him in a dumpster and wheel him there.
Bold. But it works. Taylor Swift did it once. Next, Zane has packed schedules. If he's exhausted and won't pick up, what do?
No worries. Been a black belt in karate since 15. I try to keep myself smiling while the manager looked scared. Then Zane, leaning against the door, popped up.
Interesting girl. Can you start tomorrow?
Looking up, Zane glowed like an angel. No wonder he's a youth sensation. Just like that, I became Zane's assistant, stunning the manager. I won't use karate on him, promise. On day 1, Zane's workload was insane. An interview with Vogue at 9, 2 photo shoot sessions in the afternoon, and a commercial shoot at night. Jesus, he must be a robot. And I, his assistant, gotta be 3 robots. Now, understanding the hefty paycheck, I had earlier thought of quitting journalism. Phew. But wait, when does he even have time to date? Maybe rumors are just that. While I was sorting contracts, a top secret document piqued my curiosity. Journalist instincts kicked in.
Don't touch that. Hand it over.
I'm sorry,
It's a big contract I'm considering. Don't worry about it.
Zane didn't want me snooping, so I backed off. After the second photo shoot, we headed somewhere unknown to me.
I visit here monthly. The press doesn't know.
Bingo! I am the press! Congrats, boss. We hit gold. Turns out it was an orphanage. Kids rushed to greet Zane, apparently a familiar face.
Who's the best kid this week?
It was the first time I saw him genuinely happy. Zane grew up there and has been supporting it since hitting it big. What a warm-hearted guy. We returned, finishing the night's work. After we entered the elevator, the lights flickered off and it stopped. Help! Looking at my reaction, Zane saw my distress.
Fallon, you have claustrophobia?
Yeah, I might have a heart attack.
What do I do?
Could you sing Justin Bieber?
Which song?
Anything, please.
Okay.
Suddenly, Zane hugged me.
It's the most beautiful time of the year. Lights fill the streets, spreading so much cheer. I should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe.
A famous singer serenading me. Seeing Zane's worried face and awkward expression, I laughed. Thank you. That night, I pondered whether to write about Zane and the orphanage, but exposure would keep him away and likely cost me the job before achieving my initial goal. This is trickier than I thought. When I woke up and rubbed my eyes to check the clock, 10 a.m. Damn, late for the editorial office. Wait, I'm supposed to be writing, but I'm also Zane's assistant. Frantically calling to apologize, Zane was chill.
It's all good. Got personal stuff today.
Phew, maybe being a celeb assistant isn't that hard. But hold up, his schedule was jam-packed all week. Bingo! Private matters? That's tabloid gold. I zoomed just as Zane got in his car. No bodyguards. Totally odd. He must be on a stealth date. Jumping in a taxi, I stealthily followed. He walked into an alley. Camera ready. What? Is he dating a thug? This scoop might break a million hearts, but what unfolded next was jaw-dropping. It was the document from yesterday.
Here's all you need.
Easy money. Celebs have the best connections.
I've seen that young man somewhere before. That's right. So Zane is the one assisting those data traffickers who have been trading confidential data from the tech company that's recently been in the news. Unbelievable! As I was standing there, agape at the sight before me, a hand grabbed my collar and pushed me outside.
Looky here. Caught a little mouse.
What now? Wow, lovely weather. Thought I'd walk my dog. Where's my dog?
Cut the crap, Giorno.
He showed me my personal info on his phone screen.
You've been tailing us, huh?
Why, Fallon? You posed as my assistant to dig up dirt? Lied and spied on me? What's your next headline? Famous singer Zane Harris in cahoots with criminals?
Hold on, I just...
Should have kept a closer eye on you.
Hey, not the place for a lover's spat!
When I give the signal, run.
What?
I'll see you in court.
These nuts are crazy!
Run!
Zane grabbed my hand and we dashed out of the alley with the goons chasing, but failing to catch up. On the way back, I didn't know how to break the silence with Zane. I had a million questions, and I was sure he did too. Okay, I'll go first. I'm sorry for lying to you.
Look, I'd love to settle the score with you, but I need your help right now. Once this is done, we're square.
Turns out, Zane was being blackmailed by these hackers, threatening to wreck his reputation unless he handed over some information.
They even threaten kids. Scumbags!
The documents contain personal info about major corporate partners, billionaires, CEOs, and some shady folks. So, what do you need from me?
Write an expose on them. And me. Meanwhile, I'll get the kids to safety.
But you'll take the fall since you handed them the docs.
I'll take the responsibility.
I have a better idea. Yeah, retrieving the docs before involving the cops. Sounds crazy, but thrilling. Found their hideout through emails they sent Zane. Tracing the IP address was tricky, but nothing I can't handle. In half an hour, I located their server in a lab on the city outskirts. Go me!
Who are you exactly?
A journalist, a hacker, or an assistant saving her boss. Take your pick. We reached the located area. I instructed Zane to stay put while I scouted. As I snuck in, two baldies noticed me. First lesson in journalism school, learn martial arts. When I was preparing to strike, another guy tackled me from behind. Then, a window shattered and Zane jumped in. I told you to wait outside.
Then who would save your butt?
We threw punches and kicks, taking them down one by one. Zane and I were quite the team. I didn't know Zane could fight. He seemed even hotter than when he's performing. After dealing with the goons, we ran up the spiral staircase. Almost 10 floors. Gosh, last time I ran like this was when I was late to the editorial office. Finally, we stopped in front of a massive steel door.
Stand back. I'll break it down.
Before I could react, away. I spotted a fire extinguisher and used it to smash the lock. The door flew open, revealing a terrifying sight inside. Rows of computers connected to a gigantic floating screen were conducting data transactions worldwide. The boss walked in as we were still absorbing the scene.
Welcome to the greatest info trade show ever.
Zane burst into laughter, confusing both the boss and me.
3, 2, 1.
Screen displayed error messages and transactions failed.
Why?
The chip I gave you was a missing piece.
Ah, damn it.
As the boss lunged at Zane, I jumped on him, pinning him to the floor. Missing a piece? Didn't you just pull the plug?
Enjoy your prison food.
Look! I screamed as all computers rebooted. Data transferred resumed. 97, 98, 99. Seriously? But then the computer short-circuited. Lights flickered. Is it...
Get out! The building's gonna blow!
What? 10 floors? In that moment, Zane grabbed... While Zane cursed the guy who replugged the system, activating the self-destruct, I silently watched the ashes. Finally, it's over.
Not over yet. I can still sue you for forgery.
But I helped you.
Well, barely. Not enough to call it even.
Days later, I published the truth about the tech company data theft.
I told you to write about Zane Harris!
Here, what else should I investigate about him?
Rumors about him dating. What else?
Dating? How should I write this?